Ernie Flexen for Seconds Out here with prospect James Branch. James, how are you doing today?
How are you? All good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. You're in quite a unique position as a prospect in that the trade magazine, Boxing News, is covering your journey, if you like. Your career is going to be documented at different points throughout, to see how you're getting on, see what you're feeling at different times. How did you agree to do that with the author of the pieces, Ian Probert?
Yeah, Ian come down. Ian first of all come down. He done a piece on Dan, and then Martin got Ian to do a little piece on me, and then I think me and Ian clicked, and I think the opportunity just come along with the Boxing News, so I took it with both hands. It's a massive opportunity. It gets my name out there, it gives me good exposure to obviously to the boxing world. And everyone that's obviously interested in reading the Boxing News. So yeah, me and Ian come to an agreement. Ian sorted out with the Boxing News, and we've gone from there. And I'm buzzing, mate.
How does it feel to have someone kind of following your every move? Are you kind of a bit more careful about what you say and what you do?
No, I'm just myself. I'll always be myself. I'll never change how I am and who I am for anyone. So no, I'll just be myself. Ian comes down, he asks me his questions. I think it's 1,000 words every month in there. So he comes down, talk about my life, what's going on in my life, what I'm up to. I'll let him know, and he puts in what he reckons is alright.
And he changes it all.
Yeah, he changes it all. Yeah.
You're in a nice kind of mix of personalities at the Peacock Gym with Martin Bowers. You've got Daniel Dubois there, who's obviously very softly spoken. Anthony Yard, who's the opposite, or at least when I've spent time with him. Where does your personality fit into that mix?
I'm probably a lot louder than all of them. Probably a bit more talkative. I get on well with all of them. I get on well. I'm a bit of a standout character. I'm a lone wolf. I just do my own thing, go around, have a laugh. I like having the banter with everyone, you know, just to go around, and people are always at the end of some type of abuse from me. I give it out, and I'll take it all back down the gym as well. But no, I love that gym down the Peacock. I've got a good role, get on with everyone, and yeah, it's brilliant down there.
You've obviously been around boxing your whole life. Just tell us a bit about that and how you first got into the sport.
Yeah, my dad got me into the sport when I was 8 years old. My dad was a very good boxer. My dad won a lot in the amateurs. My dad turned professional, but it didn't quite work out for him. So he took me down the gym. I sort of got into it, and I think at like about 12, 13 is when I fell in love with it, because I started boxing. I started winning titles, and then the next thing I knew, I'm here, and I've won all I've won in the amateurs. I was on Team GB, and it's just like the years have flown by, really, year after year, successfully winning the national titles, defending the titles and stuff. And then I missed the Olympics. I got injured just before the Olympic Games, so I missed on the injury. And then obviously, just to make sure the injury was alright, come back, won the senior ABAs again. And then I turned professional, and now I'm here. I had my first professional debut, and my second fight will be on October the 6th on the Leicester Arena.
You mentioned your dad's career and how he kind of achieved great things in the amateurs but didn't quite fulfil that potential in the pros. Is there kind of an element with you that you're going to fulfil that on his behalf?
That's the dream. I want to finish off, finish off my dad, like the legacy, you know, the Branch legacy. You know, my dad started it off. My dad was a great fighter, and hopefully I'm going to fulfil it for the Branch legacy. You know, go on. Fingers crossed, win a lot of titles in the professional ranks, and go from there and have a good life.
What's the roadmap for you from here? Obviously, you're still so early on in your career, you've only just had your debut, but what's the roadmap? How have you set kind of goals for yourself, where you want to be in 2 years or 3 years?
I'll be honest with you, I've not set goals for myself. I'm going to take it each fight at a time. I'm so young at Cruiserweight as well. I'm only 22 years old, so you've got to look at all the British champions, all the people that are fighting for titles in the British rankings, world rankings. They're all 27, 28 years old, you know. Obviously, I'm still young. I'm 22, so I'm going to take my time. I've got a lot of experience. A lot of these people that are going on winning titles, I've beaten them. I've already boxed them. You know, I've boxed at such a high level in the amateurs at a young age. But I'm just going to take my time, come through, fight by fight at a time, impress everyone, impress myself, and yeah, titles will come. I ain't going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to stand around and fight journeymen for they ain't going to have that. I'm going to probably be pushed on quite quickly. But yeah, just take it each fight at a time. I'll leave that down to Martin, Frank Warren, and my dad, and everyone discuss that, and we'll go from there. You know.
Do you spar Daniel Dubois at all at the Peacock?
We've done a few light rounds. We ain't done any proper rounds. As you say, he's a big heavyweight, so he's got his heavyweights coming down for sparring. Martin brings down the cruiserweights for me. We're doing our own thing. We train by side every single day, but no, we don't. We do some rounds now and then. If there's no one down, we'll do a couple of rounds.
What about Yard?
No, I've never sparred Yard. Obviously, Yard trains with Tundi, so they train in the afternoon. We train in the morning, so we don't really get to see each other. I'd love to do some rounds. I'd like to do some rounds with Yard, though. But we're all a team. We're the Peacock, you know. So we're all one.
Tell us some notable names or names we'd have heard of that you have sparred since you've been a pro rather than as an amateur.
Sparred. Obviously, I've sparred Dan. I've sparred whoever Martin brings down. There's a lot of pros and that I've brought down. I can't really sit there name names. Names. I don't know. He brought down a lot of like undefeated cruiserweights. So you've got like 6, 7, and 0. I don't even know. I can't even name their names. To be honest with you, I just get in there and I just go in and do the job. You know. Yeah, like a few. Like I've had a lot of undefeated cruiserweights come down. And I've sparred them, light heavyweights, some heavyweights. You know what I mean? But yeah, no. I sparred. Always sparring. That's the main work. You know.
For people who haven't seen you in the amateurs, perhaps, or missed your pro debut as well. Tell us what we can expect from a James Branch fight. What sort of style have you got, and will people be on the edge of their seats?
It's a bit of a flashy style. I think my hands are down, so I think people are always on the edge of their seat thinking, I hope he's going to keep making a miss, because if he gets caught, he's in for it. No, I've got an exciting style. I'm a very good technician. I've got a very good boxing IQ. You know, I can read people. I can read their minds. Literally, I can read their minds. I know what they're going to throw. I know what they're going to do. You know, so that's how I box. I work off them. I'm a reaction fighter. What they do, I'll nullify it, and I'll let them more times than they hit me.
Brilliant. Well, we wish you the very best of luck as your career progresses, and obviously give Ian lots of good stuff to write about.
Yeah, definitely. I'll keep informing him my life.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.